And we are right in the middle of the big conversation this morning, where today is the International Day to End Obstetric Fistula, and the World Health Organization has called fistula the single most dramatic aftermath of neglected childbirth. Sample this. In Kenya, fistula affects 3 to 4 women for every 1,000 deliveries, while more than 2 million women live with fistula worldwide. So during this hour, we are getting a deeper understanding on the condition that affects many girls and women and the physical and psychological scars that it causes. How is it treated? And most importantly, how can obstetric fistula be prevented? We are joined in the conversation by Dr. Simon Kigondu, who is an obstetrician gynecologist, and Dr. Kigondu is also Secretary General of the Kenya Medical Association. We'd like you to be part of this conversation on Facebook, KBC English Service, and also on Twitter at KBC English. Dr. Just before we went for break, we're talking about the stigma that women and girls who have fistula go through. Now let's talk about treatment. What are the options available to women who have fistula?
To close the fistula, yeah, and to close the fistula because you do not want involuntary leakage of urine. There are centers, for instance, Kenyatta National Hospital has a fistula center. As I told you, of the 10 fistula surgeons, 5 of them are in Kenyatta. 2 of them were my classmates in undergraduate and postgraduate, and they have specialized in that field. And the reason for specialization is to ensure that there is quality treatment, meaning that it's a one-touch kind of treatment. Because previously we actually repaired fistulas, but maybe the technique was not, and they leaked, although that's a long time ago. But with the advancement, so the treatment is actually to treat the fistula, is to have surgery, or to repair the fistula. It's a hole. It's a hole joining the urinary or the rectal system with, you actually need some form of surgery.
Approximately how much does the surgery cost?
Costs are relative. So you have different delivery models of repair. For instance, if you go to the fistula center in Kenyatta National Hospital, then there is a way they actually, you can, now you see, you're looking at it from the patient point of view.
Yes.
Delivering of the costs of fistula repair is very high. You get, because you need skilled expertise, you need a lot of time in the hospital, you need a lot of good. But now, for the patient, you see, now we are not going for the patient. What is the delivery model? You want it covered under universal health coverage. But currently, maybe that's not possible. But there is a fistula center where they rope in funds to try to assist those who can. So maybe your family may need to contribute a little for you to be put in that program. But that kind of system would have long queues, you'd say. But how they execute it is that they execute it in, you have a camp. Like you say, this week is the free fistula repair week, and when I was a gynecology student, I ran such a camp for 2 weeks. So you have many patients coming from all over and being repaired. The second thing is that we want NHIF to try to, facilitate through NHIF and any other universal health coverage scheme to be able to fund it, so that you, as the one who is do not have financial burden. Part of the problem was access, meaning that it was too expensive for you to get treated to it, and therefore you do not want to subject Kenyans to an inability to live quality life as a result of inability to pay.